Long ago, there lived at Bamborough the Anglo-Saxon King Ida. His wife had died, leaving him with 2 teenage children. His son Childwind had left to seek adventure abroad. His daughter Margaret stayed. She was beautiful and well loved by everyone. One day the king was away in the west, and he met a woman called Beok. He married her. What he didn't know is his new wife was a dark sorceress. When he returned, Margaret met them at the gate. She welcomed the queen warmly, and the new queen greeted her with a kiss. But inside she was jealous of Margaret's beauty and decided to be rid of the lovely girl. One day the queen cast Margaret under a spell, and from that day on nobody saw the princess again. Soon news came that a terrifying dragon had curled itself around the rock of Spindleston, a nearby hill. It terrorized the kingdom and became known as the Laidly Wyrm. The dragon roamed the countryside, blasting everything with its terrible breath and devouring the flocks until news reached Childwind. He knew something evil must be afoot, so he set to work building a long ship with a keel made of rowan tree. As he neared the coast, the queen saw the ship. She started a mighty storm so that the ship would not make land. But she could do no harm because the keel of rowan kept the ship safe. As it drew near, the Laidly Wyrm stood on the cliffs. Its terrible breath drove the ship out to sea once more. Finding no way to land, Childwind headed to Budle Bay and came safely ashore. He followed the dragon to the crags of Spindleston. He lifted his sword to strike it dead. Suddenly, he saw tears in its eyes. He was touched by pity, as he'd never seen a dragon cry. He sheathed his sword and listened as the creature in a rumbling voice said, "Strike me not, for I am your sister." The dragon told him how the queen had turned her into a hideous worm and how she'd become the terror of her father's kingdom. The queen, she said, had enchanted her thus: "I wait ye to be a Laidly Wyrm, and borrowed shall ye never be, until Childwind, the king's own son, comes to the heath and thrice kisses thee. Until the world comes to an end, borrowed shall ye never be." The enchantment could only be broken if her brother kissed her scaly skin 3 times before sunset. Bravely, Childwind kissed the dragon 3 times, and with a hiss and a roar, the Laidly Wyrm reared up. The scales fell from its skin, and the creature melted away. There, standing where the worm had been, was his lovely sister Margaret. He wrapped her in his cloak, and together they went back to the castle.